Alright, as you probably saw in that last video, I picked up this little commuter car. Picked up this little commuter car, and she needs brakes. I'm gonna make a little video here and show you exactly what she needs, because I don't even know. Oh, that's perfect. It fell right in place. So, I should give you guys a little cold start. Oh, sorry, don't get sick. Zoom in on something? No. Whew, it kind of stinks in here. Got a little wet. You can see where my heater core leaks there, so pick up a new heater core too and replace that. Make that another video. See if I can't. Oh yeah, I gotta get new keys. Most likely it's just a key. Just like that. She starts right up. Check out that exhaust. Oh yeah, she's a little blocked. Have to open that up too. That should be fairly easy to cut out. Oh yeah. It's gonna be quite the quite the commuter. Probably gonna be a decent little car though. Alright, so I cleared out a spot in the shop. Let's see if I can fit two cars in the shop here. Alright, metal on metal. Before I took the car in here, you can see I throttled. Moved the Fairlane to the side there and pushed it forward. See if I can park the Saturn here at an angle and see how well she fits. See if I can't work on her in the shop at least. Well, it won't be easy, but this will get the job done. I can get to that wheel, I can get to that wheel, no problem. I can get to this front wheel, decent. Got some decent room. That'll be the pain in the butt one, but I'll manage. So she fits, barely. So I can store two cars in here. Two small cars. You can see she's packed. Alright. Get this thing apart. Alright, right off the bat, this is a later year 98 Saturn SC1, so they swapped to the drum brakes. They got rid of the disc brakes on this year. Halfway through the year they did that, so I already looked at it. Both bearings, both the rear bearings are tight. No play. They're actually pretty decent. The noise you hear is the shoes rubbing. Drums are probably a little warped. I'm not going to be too worried about that, so but the bearings seem good, that's good. We'll pull the drums off and see what they look like too, make sure I got enough material in there to get around for a while. You guys notice that? It's a good sign this drum has never been off when that little clip is on there. They put that on from the assembly, the factory, to hold the drum down when they factory install it. Usually those are busted off because you have to break them off to get the drum off. So that's it's interesting. I got some original brakes in the back here. Don't believe this side had it. So somebody's been in there, maybe. So yeah, that's impressive. It's got 160,000 miles. And some rear drums could last that long. You know, they last about 3 to 4 times as long as the front end. So yeah, cool. Let me pull these drums off. In case anybody wondered how you get those stupid clips off. That's how I always did them. Just watch your eyeballs. Hit the fucking... There you go. Just like that. Now I'm gonna get the drum off. There we go. Just like that. Alright, that's a good sign. So, both drums are in this condition, both were brakes. She's first car, it's probably still half the material, maybe a little less. Got enough for me for a while, so hopefully, looks like I won't be touching the rear end. Just shook the front end down. I mean, there's no loose tie rods, no loose bearings. That's impressive. I'm thoroughly impressed. You don't see that too often on a car like this, so it's good. Very good. I just pulled the front wheels off. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Can't see anything, but so we got some hard spots. We got wear indicators touching. I don't see any actual metal on metal, which is surprising, but we got lots of noise. So, tired, working hard. It's not an original rotor, that one's been replaced before. I didn't look at the other side. There's no metal on metal. We'll pull it apart though and see. Them pads are worn. I don't know if you can see that yet, but I don't think there's any material left on them. Look fairly even though, that's a good sign. So, shoot, I might just be able to slap some pads on this thing, which would be ideal for what I'm using it for. Yeah, same rotor on this side, so I think they've been replaced once before. Alright, we got the brakes pulled apart. As far as I need to, I'm very impressed. So the caliper pins there, they were well lubed on both sides, so the pads were even. But they are worn. You see how much material's left. The wear indicator was scraping. That one there is about as close as you can get to not going metal on metal, so caught it just in time. So I know the rotors are probably warped and they got those hard spots all over them, but being a commuter car and just a little beater, I'm just gonna do a pad slap on it. Or put a new set of pads for 20 bucks and head down the road. So I'm impressed. I'm very happy with that. The calipers don't seem to be leaking. Everything's kind of wet, but that's just water, and I heard there's a tranny leak under there somewhere, so it's probably spraying around a little bit. I don't really care. See, this side is slightly more pad, but I'm not worried about it at all. I'll probably do... Brake pedal might have seemed a little soft, so I might just do a quick flush on the brakes just to get some new fluid in there. And this caliper here is probably not quite as free as the other one. That's why they're wearing a little off, but I'm happy. It'll be cheap. Alright, not the best light out here, but we're talking Sunday afternoon now. Went out to Napa, picked up some cheap brake pads. Just they're 22 bucks or 24 bucks, whatever. So all I did was scuff up the rotors a little with some emery cloth. Couldn't think of what that was. And I just slid the pads on. Alright, still nothing exciting to see. Just flushed the front brakes with that little guy there. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Just about to put it back together. Figure I'll give you guys a shot. All back together. Bada bing, bada boom. There she goes. Some crappy lighting in here though, that's for sure.